back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to watch me babble on about the beautiful thing called makeup. I hope y'all have had a good week. I am going to pretty much just do a get ready with me, but I wondered if people wanted to know if this Catrice, sorry the lighting is poo, no, this is not going to help because the light is bad. But it's the Catrice, the Essential Nudes, the collection thing, and it's a real pretty palette, but I thought I would try it out and let you know how I feel about it. I have of course used this a reasonable amount of time, so I kind of know what I feel about it, but I thought I would put it on the camera. Let us get into, and I'll just give you step by step how I apply my makeup. So I have washed my face, put moisturizer on, and now I'm going to prime my face with the NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer, oil free. It is freaking expensive, like it is extremely expensive, but it's a very nice one. So I think somehow paying that much money has somehow valid, like the product is good, that's what I'm saying. So I'm just gonna do this. So it's just like a white creamy powdery thing. So of course I have oily skin, which means I have craters on my face. So what I do is I first dab my problem areas, you know, and then I wipe it out and bring on the redness. So I have a friend, Alfred, he's over here. I squished him this morning. I know, I'm a pimple popper. Am I proud of it? Hell yeah. Do I know that's bad for me? Hell yeah. But yeah, so Alfred is here. He should be gone soon. Then we have, let's call him Kevin. He's been around for a solid week. He's really enjoying my company. I'm not enjoying his, but hey. And then I've got one, I think over here. Yeah, yeah. Ugh, Joyce. Okay, so next I'm going to go into my foundation, and I'm going to be using LA Girl's Pro Coverage HD High Definition Foundation in the color Fair. I saw that LA Girl is coming out with this, but in matte. Do you know how excited I am? I am a little worried. I have watched a few reviews from overseas and people are like, oh, it's good, and others are like, oily face. I love my mattes. The dewy thing, I'm trying to get into it, but all I see is oil, so I'm like, no dewy for me. I like it matte, and matte. So I just go, zoop, zoop, zoop. Using my Real Techniques, I've wet it. It's super soft and bouncy. It's very watery, as you can see. It's just quite something. So I'm just gonna go, zoop, 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 and there, finishing it up. Hey, I'm just gonna use that mirror, and I'm gonna dab, dabbity dab. I love this foundation, guys. See, that's why you have to like also use a mirror for your primer, because I saw I had like a whole splooch of primer. I'm just gonna go over my eyes, underneath the nose, and of course, here's these. Now we're going to put some concealer on. Oh, just look at this. It is freaking amazing. I absolutely love this concealer. I cannot rave enough about it. Really. Okay, so now I'm going to use this, which is dirty, I understand, but what else? This is the part of a two set with the Cala is Urban Studios. I think Cala and Urban Studios are the same thing in a little parts, but yeah. So I'm just going to dab. So I used this part of the spongy. Now I'm going to use the back part of the spongy. And I'm going to use RCMA, their original no color powder. People are like, is it worth it? I don't know, like, check how much I've gone through since last year. I don't know if it's worth it, guys. Anyway, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the powder here. It's like, it's damp, but it's not like, no, it's yeah, it's not wet like powder and you put powder with water and then it becomes like this. Not really know what I'm saying here. I'll tell you a little story. I kind of fangirled last night. My boyfriend didn't know what to do with me. So there is this blogger called, super cute, and she is like a freaking goddess, like straight up goddess. Her hair goes down to her knees, and like she's like, oh no, my hair just sits there. And I'm like, boo, your hair exists in its gloriousness. Not a word, but I'm used it, and it really is exactly how I feel about her hair. And of course her photos are like, her blog photos are bomb diggity. I'm actually really enjoying this. What's happening on Instagram stories nowadays is people are like saying like appreciate Thursdays or something, Fridays, where they kind of like feature their favorite South African bloggers and YouTubers and stuff. And I have started following quite a lot of ladies and it's been quite fun. So yeah, and then she like slid right into my DMs and I pooped in my pants. Like I straight up was like, ah! The daughter's just standing there. I'm like, he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, just let me be. I'm like, love your hair. I want it. Like my hair is just, it's growing, but it's not to my knees. And then I was like, so I love your hair. B, wish I could take photos and blog content or content like you do. And C, I really want to be your friend one day. She said she wanted to be my friend too. Welcome to the 21st century when you can be friends with people over Instagram. Now I'm going to go into contouring. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette in the color Dolce de Leche. I got this overseas. It is actually in Clicks, so you can get it. This is the lightest one. I used it yesterday and I was like pleasantly surprised. I was like, why is I'm saying I was like. There is a darker one called, I think, Caramel Toffee or something. I probably would recommend that one because this is, again, super pale and white. Light, not white. I'm white. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, contour. Because this is it's not like a bronzy color, but I guess you could use it. Remember, you don't want to like it to stop here. You want it to blend into your face. Okay, then I'm going to do this super cool jawline of mine. I'll do this to see if there's any clumps, Clumps. It really does. I usually don't do it in this order. I'm like, powder, then I do my eyebrows, then I do my eyes, then I do this. But we're fine, whatevs. Now we're going to do the eyebrows. I'm going to be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. Okay, I've done my brows. I did not tell you the color of the pencil. Let me get it. The color of the pencil is in brunette. And then I'm using Obvi Essence Make Me Brow in Soft Brownie Brows. I can never remember that name and I don't think I ever will. Now that I've done my eyebrows, I'm going to prime my eyes with MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Love this thing. It's like my favorite. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes. Like, you will not regret it. Now we've prepped the eyes, we are going to go into the palettes. Let's talk about the palette for a moment, right? Nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 mattes, right? So then you have these two these are like, are they satin? They're glitter, but they're not glitter. They're not satin, okay? And then you have satin here. These three are definite satins. Oh, sorry. These three are definite satins. A little bit of glitter, mattes. Okay. So, unfortunately, like I like a matte base, but because I want to just use this palette, I'm going to just go with it. So I'm just going to pat it down. Hello, this is very white. Then I'm going to go into this color here. They don't have names, unfortunately. And I'm going to go in with a blender brush, a fluffy blender brush, just like this, So then I'm going to go in like this. There is definitely fallouts, definitely. Like, no jokes about this. So I've played with this, so I'm going to go very light-handed and go in the crease. Come in. So, you probably can see a difference is because I was in a bit of my mind was not back in the filming. My cousin came in with her friend. They're going to a horse show in Johannesburg, and they asked me to do their makeup for them. Did not put my mic on while I was telling you why everything's different for me quickly, because my brain was in filming, and then people came in, and then I forgot to put the mic on, and then I started doing it, and I'm like, hey, let me zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. Did not record. Did not press record, so I'm kind of peeved, but it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through like a step-by-step of what I did to get to this level or this section. I do apologize, I really do. Okay, let's zoom in now. So what I did was I took the fluffy brush and I still was going in with this color. I just kept deepening it. Then I went in with this and this color with a more like that. It's a Real Techniques base shadow brush, but I just deepened the crease or the V, like there, right? And I pushed it over. So that's pretty much what I did with the last two shades. But actually looking now, I can go a little bit deeper. So let's do that. I've seen reviews on the Essential palette, because this is the nude, but there's a rose gold one if I'm not mistaken, and I'm just pushing it out in a bit, and then over here. People don't like it, but then I was thinking, these are international people, right? They have brands like Anastasia Beverly Hills, Becca, Lorac. They have all these products, like they can just walk into Ulta and Sephora and get it. So of course, and you're paying for it, you're paying $30 to $60 for a palette. So of course the formula of the shadows are going to be marvelous. So if you're going from there all the way down to a Catrice palette, which is like 100 and what, of course it's going to be a bit like, I don't know if you can see, but there's a bit of like, it's not blending well for me. It's just not blending that grand, but it's working. If you have a good primer on, like I've got this MAC one on now, it really does help a lot. Then what I did was I went in with Switch Beauty's ultimate crease brush. I don't actually like this brush. It's quite a big one, and with my eyes, and I have like reasonable amount of lid space, these bristles go into my eye. So I'm like, no. So all I'm doing is just buffing it out. I'm also gonna buff here. That's not that easy. I'm gonna go in with this flattish brush of mine. So I'm going to be using these two, and I'm going to put it on the inner lid like this, just patting it on. Okay, then we're going to take the crease brush again and just chooky those lines a bit. Now I'm going to go in with this color that literally says light on it, and I'm just going to go tip, 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 tip. And I'm going to highlight the hey ho, you can probably see me from space. So I'm done with the palette, the Catrice Nude. I'm going to line my lashes with Palladio's waterproof pure black twisty one. It's a twisty one. So I'm just going to line it because I'm not going to put like liquid line on. I'm going to go in with my favorite. This is legit my ride or die. I had probably gone through easy 5-6 of these. No jokes, like I absolutely love it. It's one of those thin things. I want length, okay? So this is my bae. I'm just gonna go like this I always do the top. It just really does bring extra. Oh, I love it so much. So much. We are going to go in with blush. Can you see it? Can you see it? I feel like I'm doing like a Grace Helbig. Like her favorite's like, can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? It's MAC Gingerly. It is freaking beautiful. There's nothing that I don't know what to say. It's just stunning. So I'm taking my Real Techniques blush brush. So then I just go tweet. Oh, it's just so like beautiful and like it's just stunning. Okay, now to highlights. I'm using Wet n Wild's Precious Petal. Well, it's their Mega Glow collection and it's in Precious Petal. My Real Techniques setting brush. This is Essence number 03 Come Naturally. It is actually quite purple. It's like legit purple. Oh, hells yeah. Okay, so what do I think? It's Catrice. It's affordable. I'll put the price up here. Is it difficult to blend sometimes? Yes. A lot of shadows are like that. I really think it's nice. I really do like this color scheme type thing. However, like I said, I am moving more to the warm neutral tones where this one's super cool. So do I think you should try this out? Yes. It is not expensive. If you are a beginner and you're just like, I am not spending so much money on a palette, do yourself a favor. You won't. It's not that you won't regret it, because it's not that expensive. But you can. However, I feel like you can only really do maybe 1 or 2 looks with it. So that does suck. Whereas if you had another palette, you are able to make more looks. But that's just my own opinion. Hey, maybe you can be like, boo, I've got this. I want to make it look grand and I can do like 3 or 4 looks with this palette. And if that's the case, good on you, boo, good on you. So that's my review. I like it. Look at this stuff. It's not bad. I hope you liked the Get Ready With Me. It was super duper. I didn't expect it to be what it turned out to be. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment if you want. Thank you. Bye. Gosh. Bye.